What can I say? This is a big deal. When I went to Northwestern, when I started at Northwestern, I wasn't a good swimmer. I mean, I was a good swimmer, right? But I wasn't a great swimmer. Northwestern took a big risk with me. I was a surfer girl from Southern California, and I was just a good swimmer. But the university and the athletic department and the donors and my coaches invested a lot in me. They invested their time and their money and their love and their energy. And they turned me into the athlete that I became and the person that I am now, and I'm forever grateful to them for that. I also carried forward lessons for the rest of my life that I learned at Northwestern, especially from my coaches. First thing I learned from my coach, Jimmy Tierney. He was the distance coach at Northwestern when I was there, and I learned that the harder you work, the better you're going to be, right? And that seems like a no-brainer to an athlete, right? But swimming is hard, and you have to get up at 6 in the morning and go to practices, and it gets old. But you really work hard, and you get better. I also learned from my coach, Kathy Wickstrand, who couldn't make it tonight, that even when it's really hard and it's cold out and you got to trudge through the snow to morning practice, that it's really important to have fun. And I think she helped me and the rest of my teammates keep our sanity for the 4 years that we swam together. And then my freshman year, my coach was Steve Roush, and Steve is here. And from him I learned, I think, might be the most important lesson of all, and that is to believe in yourself. I was not very confident when I started at Northwestern, but he taught me that I can achieve the goals, I can win Big Tens, I can compete at the national level, and he really helped me succeed. And then also my teammates, and a bunch of them are here, yay. You all were very instrumental in supporting me also, and I appreciate that. And you know, I don't know if you young ladies understand this, how special it was that we were at Northwestern University when we were. Northwestern, the Big Ten Conference, and the NCAA, in fact, sport in general throughout the world was changing. Let me tell you a story. My freshman year, and Andrea alluded to this, this is all 4 years, but my freshman year, I was 6 o'clock morning practices. The Norris Aquatic Center wasn't done yet. So we trudged through the snow to swim at the pool at Patton Gym. Did you guys even know there was a pool at Patton Gym? Yeah. So I remember this very vividly, and it happened more than once. I know it did, because we get up in the morning, we're trudging through the snow, we get to the gym, only to find that our bathing suits had frozen solid. Thank goodness the Norris Aquatic Center opened shortly thereafter, and the frozen bathing suit thing never happened again. But I'm going to jump ahead to 1991, and this is really what I want to point out to my teammates. I was invited along with a bunch of other female athletes to a special celebration. And we went to the Welsh Ryan Arena, and it was mostly full because it was a men's basketball game. And the celebration was the 10th year anniversary that the Big Ten Conference recognized women's sports. So think about that. When I was 11 years old, that was when the Big Ten Conference started recognizing and allowing universities to put women's sports into the Big Ten Conference. I was 11. I was just starting to take myself seriously as an athlete. Those were my formative years, and those were for my teammates also. But you know what? Women fill stadiums now. That was unheard of when I was 11. It was unheard of when I was at Northwestern. But now it's commonplace, and I am so proud that I was part of that first generation of Big Ten women's athletics. And then now to be inducted into the Northwestern University Hall of Fame, really it doesn't get any better than this. What am I going to do for the next 47 years? So again, I just want to thank everybody and the university and the donors that make these fabulous facilities possible, and the coaches and everybody. And I don't know how to conclude this speech except, I don't know, just say, what can I say? So thank you.